Yeah. That's right. Yeah, MP, lady. MP.
Too many things are going this way. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Even down to my travel, I'm like, ooh, if it's like off, that flight ain't for me, or this ain't for me. Like,
you know, so then that was kind of like a hold up. You know what I'm saying? What's going on here? And
did that make you want to be a rapper more, or make you want to make more money to get it back?
Nah.
No.
I'm not with him.
No.
Oh. Yeah. Not by choice, but, you know, I respect him.
When Angela Simmons was asked if she was single, she simply replied with 3 words, and those words spoke volumes. It was clear she was referring to Yoti. But what's strange is how the roles have now reversed. Gotti has been reaching out to Angela again, begging for her to return after he was publicly humiliated by Gorilla. What was going on with Instagram? Angela had been keeping a low profile for months, staying out of the spotlight due to expensive gifts, late-night calls, and rumors circulating. Do you all remember when Gotti admitted his crush on Angela? Back in 2015, he sent a direct message saying he had a crush on her, even stating, "I just followed Angela Simmons." He wasn't shy about letting everyone know. When he made it public, fans were all over it. Angela Simmons, daughter of Reverend and a prominent figure in the hip-hop world, was often criticized by Gotti, but she seemed untouchable. Now, Gotti was publicly admitting, "Yeah, I want her." What followed was nothing short of shocking. From a public crush to a full-fledged relationship, by 2023, it was more than just rumors. Their relationship was officially announced when Angela shared a stunning photo of them together with the caption, "You are everything I need." To outsiders, they appeared to be the perfect couple, but behind the scenes, insiders suggested things were already beginning to unravel. They were once seen as the adult couple goals of the hip-hop world, a sophisticated and complex celebrity romance. But we all know that Instagram often doesn't tell the whole truth. Allegedly, Angela was feeling like she was the only one putting in effort. Sources claimed that she felt like she was doing more to maintain the relationship than Gotti was. His non-stop schedule was causing her to feel like she wasn't a priority. Angela, who's more than just a public figure, runs well-known fashion brands and values stability, not just attention. Meanwhile, Gotti's label CMG was taking off, and one of his musicians, Gorilla, was always around. Initially, people thought it was just business, but as the rumors grew, the whispers became headlines. It was suggested that Gotti was getting too close to Gorilla, and soon after, the bombshell dropped. Gorilla went live on Instagram, and just like that, Gotti appeared to lose everything: his image, his reputation, and even Angela. It's crazy when you look at how the situation began. What was once a rapper's dream, a love story of sorts, quickly turned into one of the most chaotic breakups in recent history. The whole thing between Gotti and Gorilla has taken a very shady turn. Even without saying a word, Glow's actions have already been noticed by the internet. The issue became clear quickly. First off, she wasn't being treated as a label artist by Gotti. Instead, he was showering her with extravagant gifts, almost as if he were trying to secure something. Remember when he showed up with that brand new Maybach truck? A Maybach, not just some small flowers or cake. A $200,000 luxury SUV with a massive red bow. She shared it on Instagram with the caption, "You are the greatest," and fans went wild in the comments, speculating that she had received a proposal because of the intense pursuit she was getting. This behavior, for someone who's supposed to be a CEO, felt off. To top it off, Gotti also gifted her the luxurious Audemars Piguet Royal Oak watch, a hefty 18-carat piece worth $65,000. This was a major statement not just to her label but to everyone watching. But here's the thing. Until there's genuine investment, you don't just flaunt diamond watches without any real commitment, right? People began questioning whether this was just business or something more personal. One observer even remarked, "She looks great, he buys her the best gifts, and always talks highly of her." And that's true. When Gotti speaks of her, he sounds like he's bragging about his star pupil, almost acting like a proud father cheering for his girl's success. But it wasn't just about the gifts. At her birthday party in Memphis, Gotti wasn't just present, he performed beside her, showing off like a true fan. This wasn't just a corporate move, everyone saw it as public endorsement. Despite Gorilla never publicly shading Angela or acting unprofessional, people started taking notice of Glow's presence. It made others wonder, if he's doing this for Glow, what does that say about Angela? We all know that actions speak louder than words, and Gotti's actions were speaking volumes. Meanwhile, Angela was posting something entirely different. In her Instagram story, she shared something deep and personal. At night, I desire everything that flows, everything that goes. It wasn't just a generic inspirational post, but a message from the heart. It was clear. She wasn't standing by a man who was showing loyalty elsewhere. She wasn't the type to get jealous or insecure, but she also wasn't blind to the red flags, even if they were just rumors. She wanted more reassurance, more of his time, and more effort from Gotti. Things started to make sense when a small separation turned into something bigger. It got to the point where Gorilla made Gotti look foolish by mocking him on Instagram Live. Those seemingly flawless posts were nothing more than smoke and mirrors. While everyone else watches the drama unfold like the latest reality TV spectacle, it's Gotti who's desperately trying to win Angela back. The twist here, however, is Angela's silence. She's not engaging in rants or public criticism, letting her quiet response speak volumes. If you were expecting Angela to publicly shame Gotti, you're likely disappointed because that's just not her style. Instead of posting cryptic messages on social media or venting on live streams, she delivered a calm, measured response months ago. When asked if she was single, she simply smiled and said, "It's best to keep some things quiet. He has my respect and affection, and I'm glad he's working on his project." At the time, many saw this as a graceful form of closure. But in hindsight, those words now feel different, especially after Gorilla's viral "I don't need no birdie" moment. Rumors have surfaced suggesting Gotti is trying to win Angela back behind the scenes, quietly reflecting on his past mistakes. Some fans are starting to piece things together, suggesting that Angela knew far more about Glow, the label drama, and other things than she let on. As new information circulates, insiders claim Gotti has been reaching out to people close to Angela, trying to rebuild their relationship. But Angela has already moved on. The woman he faces now is one who has adapted to life without him. While Angela's quiet response during her interview on Angie Martinez's show might not have seemed significant at the time, things are only getting messier. According to blogs, Gotti's attempts to reconnect with her include sending flowers, making phone calls, and even using mutual friends to mediate. Other sites point out how he's been active on her Instagram, even revisiting old posts, which many fans interpret as his way of showing he misses her. The internet is abuzz in 2025, with people mocking Gotti for going from being a man who seemed to win his ideal woman to one now desperate to get her back. Some view his actions as a sign of a desperate ex trying to reclaim what he lost, while others believe he deserves another chance after pursuing Angela for so long. It's wild to think that Gotti, once the boss who got the woman he wanted, now finds himself in public turmoil as his relationship with Glow is falling apart. So why is he suddenly trying to crawl back to Angela? It may not just be about losing her. There's more at play. Rumors are swirling about a potential RICO case involving his CMG label, and his name has resurfaced in the news, especially following the murder trial of young Dolph. The situation is rapidly escalating, and it's clear Gotti's world is shaking, leaving many to wonder what his next move will be. The attention around young Dolph's case has surged again, and rumors are swirling about a potential legal case involving his label, CMG. While nothing's been confirmed yet, the whispers suggest that something major is in the works. Meanwhile, imagine yourself in the shoes of Gorilla, one of the rising stars in the rap game, with deals, sponsorships, and everything a successful artist could want. The last thing she wants is to get caught up in a complex legal battle with her label boss, Gotti. It makes sense why she recently went live to declare herself done, attempting to protect her career before things spiral even further out of control. On the other hand, Angela Simmons is juggling a lot, being a mother, running businesses, and building a health-focused brand. She's not looking to get tangled in rumors or messy public drama, especially not in a situation involving potential RICO charges. Angela's calm and collected demeanor suggests she's steering clear of the chaos. Gotti, however, is visibly struggling. Now single and fighting to maintain his image, he's desperately trying to hold on to Angela, the woman he's long pursued. The internet has been watching this unravel, and according to Warren Eistrad, Gotti is going to great lengths to win Angela back. He's not only sending flowers and making late-night calls but also trying to privately repair the damage. But Angela is not interested in going back. She's been putting all her energy into her business and her son. Recently, it's clear that she's radiating a sense of unbothered confidence, which has led to rumors that she may even be entertaining new suitors. Whether or not that's true, the message is clear: she's not waiting around for Gotti to pull himself together. The situation worsened when Gorilla's public feud with Gotti exposed his weakness. The internet quickly jumped on this, amplifying the drama. It's one thing when your artist backs out during a performance, but when the woman you've chased for years refuses to return, it's a whole other level of embarrassment. Some fans are still hopeful for a reunion, speculating that love might bring them back together. Others, however, are mocking Gotti for realizing too late what he lost. This feels less like a romantic movie and more like a man witnessing his world crumble. Gotti is clinging to Angela because she was once a steady presence in his life, especially amidst the ongoing label and artist drama. But no one knows what Angela's next move will be. Despite avoiding Gotti and not engaging with the drama surrounding Gorilla, Angela is focused on her son and her business. There's a sense of unresolved tension in her silence, and if she continues to shut him out, this might turn into one of the most high-profile heartbreaks in hip-hop history. As for Glow, she's also distanced herself from Gotti, leaving him to deal with the messes created. Is he really chasing after someone who's already moved on with her life after being publicly discarded? The saga of their down in the DM romance, which once seemed like a fairy tale, now appears to be winding down, possibly marking the end of this chapter in their lives. The hip-hop industry is watching closely to see how Gotti recovers from this public embarrassment. However, one thing is certain. Nothing fades quietly when legacy, love, and loyalty collide. How this story plays out will shape how people remember it, and we'll soon see how Angela reacts to all of this.